everybody! Today we are starting a new journey. This journey is provided by this book. This is not just a book, My City. This is a coloring book. We are going to explore my city and color everything at once. It's gonna be like a whole trip around my city. It starts in winter, but we are gonna make it. I'm sure it's really cold now, but for you, I'm ready for this. Let's do this. The day has come. Today we are starting our adventure in this book. So, the front page, the first page. I'll translate it to you, but later after I do it. And I've created an extra challenge. I'm going to color it just using these pens, just to make it more fun and more challenging. So, we'll see how it turns out. As I've promised, I'm translating you the text on the left side. We are a little jealous. Would be so cool to give up everything and visit Chelyabinsk with you. There is a couple of advice how you can get maximum joy from this book. The obvious things are coloring pages and mark them as done. Listen, you have a work piece of the best souvenir in your hands. Mark dates, glue pictures, ask waiters for stickers and merch of places. Tickets from museums and even candy wrapper might be really useful. Use all of those things in this book to create the best memories about South Ural cities. We'll be happy if Chelyabinsk becomes a part of your heart. I think those are really cool words, believe me, I live here. And the text on the right is written by hand. The girls from Chelyabinsk are so tough that they can dig out a car of a 3-meter snowdrift themselves. So, as for electrician Anton and his geese, it wasn't possible for me to catch him this way, because I have no idea what time he walks his fox. But once I happened to see him in a grocery store, and I was so stunned that I didn't even have time to take any photos or videos. Can you imagine, you just see a guy with geese in a regular shop? It was such a shock. So, I just decided to walk through the same place. I don't know anything, but that counts. It's my book, so it counts. A few words about coloring process. That was my first time coloring with languo ballpoint pens. And I really like the process and the result, although there are never enough colors for me. I think if there would be like million colors, it would be enough for me anyway. But believe me, it was great. I did it. The main idea of this book is first to visit these places and then to color them. I have already visited them, so now it's time to color them. And I'll tell you some interesting facts about them. Let's get into it. Second page leads us to a pretty new art object in our city, called the mosaic panel. Bright Trace. I think the name is just perfect for that. It's essentially a collage of Chelyabinsk's landmarks, national ornaments and symbols. It took whole 2 years to create it. Can you imagine 2 years of work to create it? Insane. The size of this mosaic is 10 full square meters. It's huge. And the most interesting elements in this picture are the falling meteorite. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but will be like this. that fell in my city in February 2013. Also, we can see the eternal flame and of course the factories. We have lots of them here. Since it's located outside, anyone can visit it. It's absolutely free of charge at any time. Visit that place quite often because one of my favorite libraries is located nearby. for coloring process. Oh my god, honestly, I overestimated myself a bit with my desire to create the tiles. It took me a huge amount of time, but the result was worth it. Considering I used only ballpoint pens, I think I've created a masterpiece. And finally, we are getting to a very special place. As you can see in the picture, it depicts durian larches. To be honest, I have no idea if I translated it right. I'm so sorry, but I do my best. Those larches are the living monuments to the participants of the Russo-Japanese War of 1904-1905, and there is a legend associated with them. Get ready. Yes, I'm going to tell you the legend. Of course. According to the legend, an injured officer was returning from the Far East to his home in central Russia. He had durian larch seeds with him, and he had an intention to plant them in his homeland as a memorial to the war. But it happened that he died in Chelyabinsk and willed these seeds to be planted in the Urals. Local historians believe that this legend is most likely true. Can you imagine? Over 100 years ago. In 2021, one of the trees was cut down, but later that year 4 similar large saplings were planted, but they didn't make it. They died. So, at the moment there are only 2 mature trees there. Anyone can see the larches, as they are located on the main street of my city, in a couple of minutes from the central square. To be honest, some time ago I had no idea that they were special. Yes, you can live in one place all your life and have no idea that something is really special. As for the coloring process, when I saw this dotted line, I decided straight away to do everything inside in color and outside had to be black and white. And everything went like it was meant to be, quick, easy and beautiful. For some reason I decided it was autumn there. I have no idea why, but it's autumn. And you know, I'm so proud of myself that I finished it, and these pages are just amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video as I did, because it was really fun to create these pictures. And if you want to know where this book leads me next time, stay tuned. Bye!